this is Michael from Team Demise, and today I'm coming at you with a DEMISE KOZMO deck profile. And let's get right into it. So we're starting off with the one, the only, the should probably have been banned, Dank Destroyer there. Gotta play it, it's at 1. And then for the other ships, we're playing the 1 Forerunner. I see some people play 2, but I feel like 1 is really warranted. You've got this, it's kind of like, Dark Destroyer's brother, really good card. And then we're playing the 2 Slip Riders. Only 2 because I played 3 and it was clogging a bit. I was drawing too many monsters. You want to keep the monster count pretty low with this deck. Because this deck is literally just 10 can turbo. We've got 3 10 cans. The best card, again, don't know why they didn't put this to 1 or something. Because it would have killed Cosmos, but that's what they should have hit. I bumped this up to 2 just here recently. I found myself really needing the second one in a lot of my games, and it definitely comes in handy. Obviously the best emergency teleport target. Then for the others, we got the 1 Sword Troopers, the 1 Wicked Witch, which I'm going to talk about here in a second, and then the 1 Dark Lady. Did have this at 2 and had this out, but I find myself summoning this a lot of the time when I know I'm going to take a lot of damage. Then I can just pay 1,000 and keep myself from losing the game. Would play Strawman, but want to keep the monster count low. We've got 3 card of Demise.
Hate that card.
No explanation with this card. Drawing 3 cards is confirmed good in any meta. Then we've got 3 pot of Dualities, and did have this at 2. See a lot of people playing it at 1 or 2 or not even playing it at all, and I'm just like, I don't understand that. If you play card of Demise and this in the same turn, there's a great chance you're going to win the game. Set 5 10 can is pretty good in my opinion. Next we have 3 Cosmo Towns, and I do not play Terraforming. I see this card enough, I have enough draw cards that I can normally see it. This is great to mulligan out your hand or do whatever you need to do with it if you draw too many monsters. The 1 E-Teleport, mostly Farm Girl, sometimes Tin Can. The 1 Allure, was playing this at 3, then was playing it at 2, now I'm playing it at 1. It's pretty good, but other draw cards like Pot of Duality being bumped up I think is a lot better than this, and seeing it at 1, you occasionally see it, and when you get it off it's pretty good. Patrick Hoban Theory, play the Upstart Goblin, just put this in, it's working pretty nice.
39 card deck.
Yep. We main the 1 Twin Twisters. A lot of people say maining Twin Twisters in a Demise deck is a bad idea, but if I draw 3 off Demise and they have back row that I don't like, you can just pitch something and just pop 2 cards. It's really not that bad.
Have you thought about running it up at 2?
I almost thought about running it at 2, but then I found myself clogging my hands and not having enough discard targets, so that's why I play it at 1.
Makes sense.
Then we have the Spicy Tech, which you just said play, 2 Twin Twisters. This is kind of like my second one. I main deck the Full House because against Pendulum players, I find that they'll have Guiding Ariadne or something, and they'll be setting like strikes and stuff, and they'll have their scales, so I can pop my Cosmo Town, one of their scales, hit one of my back row and 2 of their back row or something like that. It just comes in completely clutch, and it's won a ton of games for me. Next we play the 1 Oasis of Dragon Souls, and then we play the Triple Call the Haunted. Most builds play Triple Call and then 2 Oasis, but I found that second Oasis, I kept drawing it over and over again. It was just clogging my hands, so I got rid of it, and that should be enough to bring back your 10 can targets. 2 Cosmojo. A lot of people play 3. I just play 2 because you really only get it off twice per game. I've never actually found myself saying, hey, I need a 3rd one. So the card's really good. It's an out to literally almost everything. Banishing non-target is really broken. Then we play 3 Forces because protection is always fantastic. Was playing 2 Quaking and 1 of this, but I found this to be a bit better because they're still going to get their graveyard effects off even if you get rid of things with the Quaking, so I found the Storming to be better. Then we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and then warning, you got to play them, they're broken. I mean,
you got to play the ulti too.
They're just good. You do have to play that ulti. Now we're going to go off to the extra deck here.
Best card in the game.
It is,
Crazy
actually.
Box.
Start off with, we have, okay, just as a disclaimer, the extra deck is basically useless in this. You go into literally 1 card if you ever go into anything. Leviair, decent, LOL, wind up Zenmains. This is actually a really good card because you can go into it and pop your Cosmo Town if need be. This you occasionally go into for game. And then I do play the Giga Brilliant and Corbage combo, mainly for Beatrices in defense position or just something stupid big in defense position for no reason.
Has it worked out well for you?
It's where I've never summoned it, but I feel like if I have it there, I might use it at some point. Free extra deck space, 2 of these, and then 2 Infinities. This is really the only card you ever go into because we all know that this card is super good. And I have a funny card that I play in here, you'll see it in a minute. Random 5s, Volcasaurus good, Pleiades good, Durandal good, and then, you know, if you have to make that for the piercing. And then if someone is actually stupid enough to warning or strike the Nova, I do play the Battle Roid, because if you summon this card, that's probably GG for your opponent.
Stupid good.
Oh yes. And off to the side deck here. So I don't like Blue Eyes because it's pretty good, so we play 2 Quarantine. I did have 3 in here, but with all the draw cards that I have, the chances of me getting this first turn are pretty high, and since I play Demise, if I draw this, if I've already normal summoned, it's just a discard, which is bad. You know, PK Fire and Teller Knights, any deck that just XZ summons, this, you know, is pretty good against, so we play 2. Not too afraid of the mirror match, just play 1 system down. An extra Twin Twisters, because again, Twin Twisters is great. In the mirror match, you know, any Demise match. I do play 3 Dirge. This card is ridiculous against Blue Eyes and Teller Knights. Any deck that focuses on summoning Xyz monsters, you know, you've got Dante, they can't play Dante. Blue Eyes can't make Spirit Dragon or do their overlay plays, so I just find this card to be absolutely amazing. We do play 2 Anti-Spell. Don't have the second one right now, but definitely would play 2. Anti-Spell is just really good against Pendulum decks. There's really no explanation needed. Then we play 1 Mask of Restrict, you know, for that one random Herald player, or, you know, the one random Monarch player who's still trying to live his dream but can't because the deck's ass now. Yeah, that's basically why we play that. The 1 Vanity's Emptiness, probably going to change it up. Don't know, though. No special summoning's pretty good. And the Huge Revolution is over. I don't like Twin Twisters. I don't like Twin Twisters. We'll keep it at that. And then finally, we do the second Full House because I side this card in and I get it off almost every game when I do side it in, and it is phenomenal.
Card's broke.
It is. So that's the deck profile. If you like it, tell me what you like about it. If you don't like it, tell me it sucks. But yeah, that's Cosmo to Demise, and this is Michael from Team Demise, and catch you later.